All right, well, he is the best bantamweight in the world, or close to it, right? He has said that to everyone within earshot all week, finally getting a shot at the belt, and he has no intention of missing out on this opportunity. He believes he's going to be the new champ by night 10.
Yeah, he thinks it's going to be done. He believes that it's only a matter of time before he's the champion of the world. He said he has done everything to prepare himself. His mind is ready. His body is ready. His team is ready. It is not just you out there. Your team has to be locked in sync with the athlete. He believes that they are all on the same page to become the champ.
And he does believe he has occupied some headspace in the champion. I'm not so sure that's the reality, but we're going to find out here in a matter of moments. Triple C, Henry Cejudo, has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. All right, so here's the former UFC bantamweight champion, Dominick Cruz. Injuries, of course, DC, have been a huge part of the narrative. Unable to compete in 2012, 2013, 2015, 2017. Didn't fight in 2018. He is back tonight, and he believes he is ready to present the best version today.
And when you talk about Dominick Cruz, you expect it, because even when he's away, you know that he's preparing himself to give you the best version of himself. His series with Uriah Faber, The Bad Blood, is something that we will always look back to whenever we think of his career. But it's those big moments, those bright, shining moments, the win over TJ Dillashaw after being away for years to reclaim the title. Those moments are the ones that will always stand out the most when you think about Dominick Cruz.
The Dominator, Dominick Cruz. And that means we are set for our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Henry Triple C Cejudo! And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight champion of the world, Dominick the Dominator Cruz!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, both men thought they were destined to fight, and tonight it shall be done as we get to round one between Henry Cejudo and Dominick Cruz. Cejudo's boxing has continued to tighten up over the years. The question beckons, will he be able to find Dominick Cruz, track him, and hit him consistently here tonight? That's why they do it. All right, the wrestler having a little trouble engaging here in the clinch, and as you well know, he's got a lot of trips and takedowns from this very position.
Well, he manipulates you. He manipulates you from the underhook. He gets to the underhook and starts to move you forward, backwards. He's tripping. He's foot sweeping you. He has so many different ways to get you to the ground that you can never really feel comfortable from this clinch position.
Now leather being thrown on both sides. The Olympic gold medalist Cejudo gets the single leg takedown. All right, so there's the early takedown for the decorated grappler. Exactly what he wanted to do tonight.
Exactly what he needed to do if he's going to want to win this fight. You've got to put this guy on his back early. You've got to put him on his back often.
Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker.
In the half guard.
Nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick there. Oh, nice. Oh, separation from the clinch. Great job getting to the position and landing the takedown. It got defended, but it will give Henry the idea that takedown may be coming.
Straight punch, that is useful. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Now he's going full mount.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dominick Cruz.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Less than a minute now to go in round one.
Nice transition.
Cruz is right back to the full mount here.
This is where he wants to be. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
He's got to be careful here.
Cejudo gets the hands high to cover up. Round two straight ahead.
Non-stop punches. That's what I like to see. This next round, you want even more. Mix up your strikes a little bit. Be unpredictable. Don't.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Ready.
Round two here.
And then he throws it in there. I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Getting him out here.
Good work from the top here by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Cejudo's in half guard.
Massive shot from the top. Another strike gets through from the top position.
3 minutes to go in round two. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Cejudo. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. And there you go, again, half guard. Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
Cruz gets back up. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second. He buries his hands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Well, just exhausting watching some of these takedown attempts. He's unable to get it there.
And he's attempting them over and over again. How long before he gets discouraged and accept that this is going to be a stand-up fight? Good stick.
Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work.
All right, round 3 coming up next.
It's okay. It's a fight. You're supposed to be tired. This next round.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Oh, big punch land. Nice block.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Beautiful job staying at range and dictating the fight, landing punches like that.
All right, fighting out of the clinch here, and not for long. Nice trip to get the takedown.
Yeah, sometimes, John, you have a guy that is just so versatile, and they can do these takedowns in so many ways. You saw that on full display right there with that trip.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponents to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out. Just go for the finish. You got to be careful.
Oh! Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Big elbow there, lands.
Oh, no!
Cruz is now dealing with a cheek cut. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Cejudo. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Takes his back now.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo. Back mount now. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Cejudo's able to flatten him out. This could very well be the beginning of the end. Nicely done. Cejudo's back in full mount. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Cejudo's got his back again. Oh, man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going on. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye. Cutman's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight schedule. DC, he is
What a beautiful uppercut. He landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, J.A. That uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Cejudo. Oh, man.
He's hurt bad.
Gets back to his feet.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
There's no worse feeling on fight night than when your cardio abandons you, and there's still a lot of output in this fight, but both of these men are absolutely good. Oh, lands a hip toss now. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moved.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Cruz is in half guard. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Oh, that killing is tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Let's work. I'll stand this up. You need to work. You need to fight now.
Oh, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Cejudo's in half guard. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. Well, the crowd is on its feet. They certainly appreciated what they saw there in that round. Next level toughness on both sides as both fighters got knocked down.
Unbelievable. And look at the crowd showing appreciation for the heart of these two warriors. These two guys are willing to lay it all out on the line to try to secure victory. I know the fight isn't over, but if the previous round is any indication, we may be watching one of the best fights we've ever seen in the UFC.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. That's as good a punch as he's throwing.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
Good strike.
Oh, he hurt him again.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches.
Back to the feet. Just misses with the jab there. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
continuing to work out of the half guard. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Cejudo. Might be a submission attempt here, champ. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, heavy shots raining down.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that will cut it. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
He's very close to the finish here.
Stop it and he will.
Oh!
Woo! You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. The official decision is in. We said it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Dominick the Dominator Cruz.
All right, so there it is. You heard it from Buff. Dominick Cruz, your winner by TKO. Judges' scorecards not needed for Cruz here tonight.
Dominick Cruz was able